Chapter 1. The Unknown Identity. You wake up to the faint hum of an air conditioner. The room is silent, almost sterile. White walls, a king-sized bed you don't remember climbing into. Your head throbs as if someone has been tapping it from inside. You reach for the nightstand, searching for your phone. Dead. No vibrations, no light, nothing. Then your hand brushes over something hard. Your wallet. You pull it out slowly, cautious, like moving too fast will break the fragile world around you. You open it. An ID stares back at you. Different name, same face. Your face, but not your name. A shiver runs down your spine. You sit up. The bed creaks. The room smells faintly of perfume and dust. The window is closed, curtains drawn. No sunlight, no memory. Nothing makes sense. You check the mirror. The reflection is familiar, your tired eyes staring back, but something feels off. Your lips move as if to say your own name, but it doesn't feel right on your tongue. Who am I? Really? A folded note lies on the desk. You unfold it slowly, careful not to tear it. Words in black ink. Don't leave the room. Your pulse quickens. You sit on the edge of the bed, breathing shallowly. Stay calm. Think. But the thought itself feels hollow. Your eyes wander the room. Minimalist furniture, a small desk, a chair, a lamp. No personal items, not even your clothes. Everything feels borrowed, temporary, like someone set this up for you, but why? Your heart races. You hear the faint buzz of electricity somewhere. The TV flickers to life. News channel. You glance at it. A crime report. Your face flashes across the screen. The ID name is the one being accused. Murder, fraud, kidnapping. You can't be sure yet. Your mind struggles to connect the dots. This isn't me, or is it? The phone suddenly lights up. Unknown number, one message. Stay calm. They're already looking for you. Your hands tremble as you hold the device. Who is this? Friend? Enemy? Someone controlling the game you didn't even know you were playing? The message continues. Do exactly as instructed. No deviations, don't trust anyone. Your stomach twists. You scan the room again. Every shadow, every corner. The door, locked. The window, closed. I'm trapped. Then you hear it. Footsteps outside. Slow, measured, not hurried, not frantic, deliberate. You freeze. The sound passes. You exhale. But only for a second. Another step, then silence. You realize the room is under observation. Cameras, sensors, or just them. Whoever they are. You stand, moving toward the door slowly, carefully. No one knocks. The handle doesn't turn. Locked. You press your ear to it. Silence. Your reflection in the window is faint, but you catch your eyes widening. Fear? Realization? Something deeper. Another message pops up. If they find you here, it's over. Panic sets in, but you steady yourself. Move, think, act. You notice a faint outline in the hallway outside the door. A shadow. Not close enough to see features. But it's there, watching, waiting. You glance at the mirror again. Your hands are steady now. Not calm, not yet, but steady. Your eyes dart around the room. Desk, drawer, closet. Something catches your eye. A small envelope tucked under the lamp. Your hands reach for it. Inside, cash. Passport with the same fake identity, and a photo. A photo of you, doing something you cannot remember. You hold it for a moment. Your fingers feel numb. This isn't me. Or is it me? The line between reality and this orchestrated life blurs. Footsteps again. Closer. Louder. You press your back against the wall. Breathe. Think. Decision time. Stay in the room and face whoever is outside or move. Move and risk the unknown. You glance at the window. Too high. You can't jump. The balcony is small, concrete, too exposed. The corridor seems the only option. You creep toward the door, trying to remain silent. The shadow moves past the peephole. Timing. You wait for it to disappear again. Then you push the door gently. The hallway smells faintly of cleaning solution. Tiles cold under your bare feet. You move slowly, careful, ears straining. Each step echoes. You pause. Breath shallow, heart pounding. They're still watching. At the end of the corridor, a door slightly ajar. Light spills into the hall. You peer inside. Office? Storage? Doesn't matter. Could be anyone. You slide along the wall, keeping shadows on your side. Almost at the door. Almost free. Your phone buzzes again. Another message. You agreed to this. Your stomach knots. Your own handwriting flashes in your memory, but you can't recall ever writing it. A plan, a choice, your mind reels. You glance at the open door. Opportunity, danger. One step, and nothing will ever be the same. You take it. One step. The floor creaks. A shadow turns. Silence. Then movement. Quick. You hide behind a pillar. Someone passes. No words. No recognition. Just presence. Watching. Assessing. You reach the end of the hall. Stairs. Emergency exit. Could be security cameras. Could be escape. You choose to run. Quietly. Carefully. You push open the fire exit. The cool night air hits you. You inhale deeply. Freedom? Maybe. Not yet. Across the street, a car waits. Engine running. Envelope inside. Same as before? Perhaps. You don't question it. You move quickly. Inside. Cash, a passport, another photo. Instructions, clear, precise, dangerous. You slide into the passenger seat. Doors lock automatically. Engine hums. You're moving. Streets unfamiliar. Neon lights reflecting off wet asphalt. Your hands grip the seat. The envelope rests on your lap. You look at the photo. Your own face. Doing things you do not remember. Yet a strange certainty whispers, you chose this. The city blurs past. The car turns a corner. Another envelope waits at the next location. Another identity. Another set of instructions. The game is far from over. You breathe, trying to steady yourself. Heart pounding, mind racing, fear mixing with adrenaline. And somewhere deep inside, a realization dawns. You may not know who you are, but you know this. The choices ahead will define you, and there is no turning back. The car hums quietly along a dark, unfamiliar street. Neon lights flicker off the wet asphalt, reflecting in your eyes. You clutch the envelope in your lap. Every fiber in your body is tense, like a wire stretched too far. You try to steady your breathing. One deep inhale, one slow exhale. Focus. Think. A voice crackles through the phone, sudden and precise. Do not stop. Follow the instructions exactly. Do not use your real name. Do not stop. No greeting, no explanation, just orders. You glance at the photo again. Yourself, in a room you don't recognize, doing something you can't remember. Your stomach knots. Who am I really? And why did I agree to this? The car slows at a junction. A shadowy figure stands at the crosswalk. Too still, too deliberate, too visible. You tense. The driver's hands tighten around the wheel. Not a word, not a glance in your direction. Just movement, watching, assessing. You notice another envelope on the dashboard. Your fingers brush over it. Cash, another fake ID, and a slip of paper. Checkpoint ahead. Do not attract attention. They're looking for you. You swallow hard. Your pulse spikes. Outside, a patrol car passes slowly, headlights glancing at the sidewalk. The driver doesn't flinch. Neither do you. The envelope is heavy with more than cash. Instructions, a promise, a threat. Everything at once. You breathe. Stay calm. The car turns into a narrow alley, shadows wrapping around the vehicle like a protective cloak. You peek at your reflection in the window. Your eyes are wide, shoulders tense, heart racing. Fear mixes with something else, A strange thrill, survival, awareness, alertness. A sudden flash of movement catches your attention. Two men step out of a doorway. They stop mid-step, staring at the car. You glance at the envelope. Another instruction, another piece of the puzzle. Ignore them. They are decoys. Do not stop. You swallow. The car accelerates. The men disappear behind a wall. Adrenaline floods your system. You grip the seat. Every nerve is awake, every sense sharp. The city feels alive, observing, breathing, waiting. The driver takes another turn. Narrow streets, one-way lanes, industrial buildings rising like silent sentinels. Somewhere in the distance, the faint echo of sirens. Not close yet. Not for you. Not yet. Your phone buzzes again. Message, Level 1 complete. You survived the first night. Level 2 begins. You stare at it. Level 2? The words seem to pulse with meaning. Your life has already been segmented into stages you didn't choose, and yet somehow the rules are clear. Survive, obey, adapt. The car stops outside an abandoned warehouse. The engine turns off. Darkness envelopes the vehicle. Your hands tremble as you open the door. The air smells of damp concrete and rust. Footsteps echo faintly in the distance. Someone approaches. A man steps into the dim light. No mask, no smile, just presence, calm, measured. He holds a tablet, hands steady. Check these, he says, sliding it toward you. You lean over. Screens show maps, routes, faces, names, every detail precise, every option accounted for. You realize these aren't instructions for a job. They're instructions for survival. You'll be moving soon, he continues. This isn't a game. One mistake and they find you. You nod slowly. Words fail you. Fear mixes with determination. I don't even know who I am. But I have to do this. Suddenly, the sound of glass shattering in the distance. Someone running. Heavy boots on concrete. You freeze. The man glances toward the noise. His eyes harden. You need to move, he whispers. The driver nods and starts the engine again. You slide back into the passenger seat. The warehouse disappears behind you, swallowed by night. Your stomach twists. Every instinct screaming danger. Another message on your phone. Level 2. The runner. You are no longer just escaping. You are active. They are watching. You must watch them. You glance at the map. Red dots, blue dots, movement patterns, streets highlighted, checkpoints, surveillance. Every detail indicates one truth. Someone knows exactly where you are. Someone always does. The car weaves through narrow streets. You peek out the window. Shadows flicker across walls. Every alleyway could hide observers. Every corner could conceal a trap. Your chest tightens. Your fingers clutch the envelope. You will meet your contact, the driver says. Trust them, but do not reveal anything unnecessary. And remember, they can disappear at any moment. Hours pass. The city seems endless. You lose track of time. Lights blur past. Your mind races, piecing together fragments of memory and instruction. Every decision carries weight. Every choice could be your last. Finally, the car stops near a nondescript apartment block. Concrete gray, barely lit. The man from before gestures. Inside, he says. You enter. Stairs creak underfoot. The apartment is sparse. A single lamp illuminates a table. Envelopes stacked neatly, each one labeled with a name you do not recognize. Each one a mission, a danger, a story you will live or die by. Pick one, the man says. Your task. You will not fail. You hesitate. Your hands hover over the envelopes. Heart hammering. Fear gnaws at your stomach. Pick wisely. Choose carefully. Finally, you slide an envelope toward yourself. Inside, instructions for surveillance. Photos of a target, routes, timings, warning notes. Every detail meticulous. You nod. No words. You understand. Hesitation could be fatal. Another phone buzzes. Same unknown number. Message. Remember, Level 2 is not survival alone. You are now part of something bigger. Watch, learn, act, and above all, survive. You exhale slowly, palms sweaty, breath shaky, but a small spark ignites inside. Focus, control, adaptation. This is no longer about who you were. It is about who you must become. Outside, the city continues its indifferent rhythm. Traffic hums, lights flicker, people move obliviously. But you are no longer invisible. Eyes follow. Dots move on maps. You are now in motion, part of a game with rules you barely understand and stakes higher than life itself. And somewhere deep inside, you realize every step you take, every choice you make will define not just your survival, but the person you are becoming. You tuck the envelope close. The car engine hums. Another night, another run. And the hunt has truly begun.